Good afternoon, my name is Gary Hardcastle with Denison Yachting, and today we are on board a 2021 Pershing 74 called Quality Time, located here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Quality Time was delivered to her owner in February 2021. She features a very highly and different customized interior than you would find in any other 74 Pershing. One thing to mention is this wet bar right here. Usually there's a seating arrangement. This gentleman decided to outfit a custom wet bar which you won't find in any other 74. She has a seating for two and really nice counter space. The second custom feature in this Salon would be the helm. The helm here is very unique and a one of a kind. The owner wanted more visibility and wanted more space in between the seats and the helm. So he pushed these seats back a little bit and he changed the layout of this helm, allowing the screens to be side by side, again giving it better visibility here. The third thing in this salon area I want to point out is this sofa seating area. The norm is usually a leather seat, and this is more of a tactile arrangement. The fabric is very comfortable, soft, a great place to lay out when you're coming in from a hot day. As you walk down to the companionway, first thing you notice here is a nice pass-through. Completely unique to a 74 Pershing and the first one to do it. The owner himself designed this, which I thought was a great idea. Especially in today's brokerage market where there's a limited inventory, this Pershing is easily one of the best opportunities to hit the market. A crucial thing for you to know about this 2021 Pershing 74 is that she is literally brand new with only 65 hours. Her virtually unused MTU 12V2000 M96 engines are fully covered under warranty, and a new boat warranty will also be extended to her new owner. This is a yacht that was built for a seasoned owner that wanted to go back and forth from Florida to the Northeast as quickly as possible, and those personal touches are felt all throughout the boat. Our first stop today on board Quality Time is going to be up on the Flybridge. Aft and centerline up here is the teak finished deck hatch that offers you access to the upper helm. When you're up here and the 74 is underway, the experience is thrilling. You have 360 degrees of visibility and plenty of seating to enjoy the view. Looking to the forward half of the Flybridge, you see the upper helm, as well as a pair of seats that get you up close and personal to the action of running the yacht. In between the guest seating is where the captain takes control of the boat. This is undoubtedly one of the most well laid out and thrilling helms of any yacht in this class. And there's also the added bonus of a small drink fridge under the helm seat. When seated in the captain's seat, you are just arm's length away from every instrument you need to get from the dock to the islands. There are few profiles more striking and iconic in modern yachting than those of a Pershing. Everything about the design and the profile lines scream speed, and the intense silver metallic paint job with charcoal topsides sets the 74 Pershing apart in any marina. One of the most striking aspects of this yacht's design is found on the foredeck, which can be seen clearly from the Flybridge. This area is best experienced when throttles are in neutral and the anchor is on the sea floor. The bow is accessed by way of port and starboard side decks, outfitted with teak underfoot. There's also a polished safety rail that runs from the aft deck all the way forward. After you are up here, you have access to a centerline oversized sun pad. The length of this lounging is what separates from other similar spaces on other boats in this class. At the foot of this is a deck hatch that opens up into the VIP found directly below. If you aren't utilizing the foredeck as a guest, you're likely up here as part of the crew. When you're ready to drop the anchor, you can do so remotely by opening up the lockers to port and starboard. When she's underway, this Pershing is at her best, and nothing demonstrates this quite like the quote-unquote iconic rooster tail found off the stern. This wall of water is created by the surface-piercing top system drives that propel this boat at stunning speeds, which we will go over in just a minute. For now, let's turn our attention to the stern and take a look at the aftmost features of the 74. Our first stop back here is the swim platform. Finished with teak and spanning the full beam of the boat, this platform stands out because of its Euro transom design and how simple the layout is. Not only does it serve as a dive platform, but it also raises so you can deploy a tender. This is a must-have in any yacht this size because of the amount of storage it offers. An important upgrade made by the owner is the additional 100-foot shore power cord on the Glendenning rather than the standard 50-foot shore power cord. Another great feature is this boarding gangway that extends from the staircase that connects the swim platform and the cockpit, which is also where we are heading next. This is one of the most loved areas on this yacht, and there are a handful of reasons why. Starting with the layout, the sun pad serves as the most recognizable feature where you can spend time both at full speed and at anchor. From this perspective, you see and feel the full effects of the supercharged experience this boat offers. Running along the aft end of this lounging area is a safety rail, and looking forward to the sun pad, you see a molded-in bench seat. This seat faces forward and helps create an environment conducive to group meals and cocktail hour. Adding to the entertaining options back here, there's a grill and a sink over on the port side with storage found below. I also want to point out the strip lighting in the overhead, as well as a unique hatch that opens up to offer you Flybridge access. The stairs you access the Flybridge with are hydraulic and simple to operate. Undoubtedly, the most stunning thing about this area is how Pershing combined the aft deck and the salon. Not only does the door stay open and out of the way, but so does the window on the starboard side. This makes for the perfect entertaining platform. The captain and crew have access to the engine room and crew quarter from the aft deck by way of an access hatch over on the port side. This is where we are going to take a look next. At the foot of these stairs is a kitchenette with a sink, and it's office space that you have two doors you can pass through. The first door brings you into the crew cabin with a berth running athwartship and a Pullman berth that drops down from the forward bulkhead. This cabin also has an ensuite head and shower. After this is the entrance to the control room where you have access to all of your pumps in one place. Turning aft from here brings you into the engine room. Powering the house is a Cummins Onan generator that runs the boat when you're offshore. Forward of this are a pair of MTU 12V2000 M96Ls. Each of these have 1948 horsepower and propel this Pershing along at a top speed of 44 knots and provide her with a cruising speed of around 38 to 40 knots. Now let's transition into the salon as we take a look at the interior, starting with one of my favorite spaces on board. When you take into account the stunning window configuration surrounding the salon on all sides and the level of fit and finish, this 74 really does check all of the boxes. When you're ready to slow down, the perfect place to relax is on the starboard side on an L-shaped settee bathed in light. This is directly across from a high-low TV and a storage cabinet. Located directly forward of the TV is a custom wet bar that offers more than just a few appliances. Along the aft is a stone bar top with two high-end leather stools. Around the forward side is countertop space, a sink, and a refrigerator. Located just forward of this is the lower helm, which features a sporty design and an ideal layout for a boat with this kind of power. There's also great visibility in all directions when seated in one of the two helm seats. This is a custom layout the owner added to maximize this helm's potential. Some of the most crucial equipment found in the dash here includes a pair of Raymarine chart plotters, stop-start controls for the engines, and a series of data displays for the steering system and engine performance data. The helm seats are also upgraded with Petrona Fron leather finishes. The two other items of note in the immediate area are the footrests that drop down and raise easily, and the Seakeeper control panel. Two other features I want to point out is the monitor that's mounted on a swivel to port and the side deck access doors that flank mission control. Wrapping up on the lower helm, let's take a look at the galley, which is just a few steps down from the helm on the starboard side. Located in this galley is everything you would expect to find in a yacht in this class. Appliances in here include a cooktop, oven, and refrigeration. There's also a stainless steel sink and a Leaving the galley, let's next check out the forward section of the lower deck, starting with the master. The owner's suite is the aftmost of the sleeping accommodations and is a huge part of the appeal offered by the 74 Pershing. Flooded by natural light through signature Pershing whole windows, this stateroom is as luxurious and practical as you'll find with the added bonus of electric blinds.
So we're here in the master stateroom, and some other cool features that the owner decided to do was add additional storage. He added these dresser drawers, both port and starboard, along with an additional hanging closet, which you'll find here, and a double door.
In the master alone, her owner invested $100,000 in designing and maximizing useful storage. At the foot of the bed is the master's wall-mounted TV and hidden sound system. Aft in here is the entrance into a fully reimagined ensuite head and shower. Leaving the master and moving forward brings us into the port side guest cabin with a twin berth configuration. A pair of whole side windows and dark joinery add the perfect amount of contrast to the lower accommodations. At the foot of the bed are two storage options, one of which is a hanging locker. Right next to this is an entrance into a shared head and shower. Immediately outside the dayhead and forward to the port side twin cabin is a combination washer dryer hidden behind a cabinet face. Our last stop on today's walkthrough is the third and final accommodation, the bow VIP. In here, there's a semi-walk-around queen berth that faces aft with loads of storage throughout. At the foot of the bed is the TV and the entrance into the VIP's ensuite head and shower. Thanks for joining me on today's walkthrough on board this 2021 Pershing 74 Quality Time. She's very unique and definitely a one of a kind. If you would like any further information, please call me.